Okay, so Craig and I was driving and we actually found this sour plum tree growing next, or bush growing next to the road, and I actually let Craig try it for the first time yesterday, and we just could not just stop and have one. So the green ones are not ready yet, but the orange ones are ready, and often you'll see a lot of them that have been the skin taken off, and you'll just see their skins lying all around the place, and that's when the baboons and stuff find them. There's one right at the top here that's been eaten by what looks like a bird or so, a nice orange one, and I've got a few in my hands here. So what you want to do is, when you find sour plums like this, is you don't want to eat the skin, because the skin is horribly sour. It's like quite bitter as well. And so you just take a small piece of the skin off, like that, and then you push them into your mouth, just like that. They are so sour, but they are super good. So if you're from South Africa, when I was a kid, there used to be these sweets called sour bombs, and they used to make your tongue go raw. That's how sour they was. That's how Craig actually remembers them. And I guess that's not a good thing, eating sweets, but they taste exactly like that, but without the raw tongue part. But so cool to see that they're fruiting, and there's so many fruit coming out. So there's this orange sour plum, and then there's another one here in KZN. I don't know if they occur in the rest of Southern Africa, but there's a red one as well, which is a little bit sweeter, and that one by far is my favorite. Can't help but let guests taste them when we drive past and see them also pull their faces from the sour plums. It's the best thing ever. But a nice treat in the bush that we just found on our way to go look for some other animals. And quite an inconspicuous bush when you drive past them, and they don't have these orange fruit on them. It just looks like any old spike thorn. But very cool to find. But yeah, it's very interesting that there's some of the birds and stuff that have started eating on them. But you just look for that bright orangey color that these fruit get, and they get nice and soft when they're ready as well. Then you know you are good to eat them. But this one has a lot of green fruit on them. But it looks like there's maybe a few of them that's got a few spots on them as well. That maybe won't be edible, but when the birds and the baboons and the monkeys start feeding on them, then it's a good thing. With the vivid monkeys actually also eat them. So with baboons and vivid monkeys, if baboons eat something, we can necessarily not feed on them on that particular fruit also, because baboons' stomachs can tolerate a bit of poison or so. But when a vivid monkey feeds on something, there's a very good chance that people can also eat it and survive without getting poisoned. But yeah.